Oh my god, they're so bright. I can barely see myself. Well, anyway, it's late. And of course, us as women always have this craziest problem with men. And I believe men have tons, just as many issues as we do with women. But my issue ain't women with women. My issue is with men. It's like, it's so amazing to me that it's like, when it comes to them, you really gotta pick and choose what you're willing to deal with, and what you just can't deal with. I guess the deal to be called the deal breakers, but that makes it still hard because those things, excuse me, that we as women deal with, it just still be. Sometimes it's still just not good enough. It's like you're better off being by yourself because they can't take what they dish out. The male chauvinistic, like a lot of them had that, or they soft and they think, a lot of men think, oh, well, that nigga's a bitch or he's a puppy because he may don't mind opening the door and all that stuff. It is never a woman's fault, and I only can speak for being a woman. I can't speak for being a man dating a woman. I can only speak for being a woman dating men. It is never a woman's fault that if a man chooses to use his chivalry on a whore or a hoe and allows her to mess it up for the rest of the good women, those are the women that you're choosing, just like us as women. These are the men that we're choosing. Like, or that we attract, or that, whatever it is that we had win in our lives. Like, it's not corny to say that, oh, because that maybe I didn't have my dad to teach me certain things that I should look for, or things that I deserve from men. It's not crazy for me to say that that's maybe the reason why I choose the men that I choose. Because I believe that is partially the reason why I choose. I don't know shit about what I'm supposed to look for in a man. I can only learn as I become a woman and get to know myself and learn myself. But if, I will only accept, you know, how can I say this? Like, if my dad treats me as a princess, and this is not even with all women. I've known women who dad treated them and had a dad and a mom and dad. And it's not always good to say, oh, well, I grew up with my mom and dad. Yeah, but that relationship probably wasn't the best. And that's probably what messed you up too. It probably would have been better if they were apart raising you and was just co-parents, and he could still be a father. He doesn't have to be with your mother to show you what you deserve as a woman when you become one and start dating men. But as a father, I feel like, and again, I'm not a father, I can only speak as a mother and as a woman, but I feel like as a woman growing up with or without a father, and what I feel like that I would need or needed from my dad, I feel like that it would be that unconditional love that most women look for from men. And that love that's the only, like, you will never get that love almost from a man, whether he's your husband or whatever the case may be. He may love you a lot if he is a good guy, but that love from your dad, who will accept you for whoever or whatever, you know, you are or going to be, there is no other love like that. And that's even on being a boy. Like just like a father can teach, he can only teach but so much, but he doesn't know the ins and outs of trying to raise a girl. He only can do what he can, or read a book, or marry someone that's worth being married to, that can teach his daughter certain things that she need to learn. But I don't want to talk in circles. My main topic is my rant on a relationship that I'm in. That is just that what I hate about is how nothing is never fair. Whether you got a good guy or a bad guy, nothing is never fair. And then the craziest thing to me is they can't take what they dish out. I feel like this. You want to be in the, you want to be a player to play in the game. Play the game then. Don't try to be the only player in the game and have the other person in the game that they don't know about, or they know about the game but say, hey, you're in this game but you can't play. If that makes any sense. Like, how about this? How about you don't play the game and we do the same thing? Or may the best man win, or woman should say. Because at the end of the day, women get treated messed up all the time, and I'm sure men do too. But like I said, I'm speaking as a woman. Because I done had my heart broken plenty of times. But never have I let it allow it to spill in. And I won't even say that because that'll be a lie. Maybe just a taste. And I'm talking about a taste. Maybe just a taste. Have I allowed any of my old relationships spill into a new one? Meanwhile, you being the guy or this big strong man you supposed to be, but because of female, one little female when you was 16 and 17 broke your little stupid heart, and every woman is a whore, every woman's gonna break your heart. No, you just keep chasing, just like a woman, same thing. You just keep chasing after that same thing. Maybe you need to switch up your type. And I know that's the same thing for me, because I always, at first I always liked the tall, dark skin, brown skin. Then I went for the short guys, light skin, brown skin. Then I'm now it's like tall, light skin. Like they all, I mean, that's like you switch your flavors up. And even though they different flavors, they kind of all starts to taste the same. And I remember like the best time in my life was when I was single. And I thought that that was the worst time of my life. I swear I did. Because going to bed at night was just like depressing. Watching movies by yourself, depressing. Like, because it's just like you just wish that you could just have that one person that you vibe with, that y'all friends and y'all got that another level of a bond that's only between you and them, and they not trying to share it with everybody else. Something special. But they want to have something special with 5 or 6 different girls. But oh, I can't nothing special for 5 or 6 different men. I'm a whore. I ain't a player. I'm a whore if I want to have something special with 5 men. And that doesn't even particularly mean that I'm sleeping with all these niggas. It's just that we all got something different. Bond. We all like to chill, watch TV, good conversation, going out, whatever the case may be. But you sleeping with all these women, and you going rolling all these women, and you having all these special bonds with all of these women. See, at the end of the day, again, I'm not speaking for no guy. I'm speaking for myself. That's what the comments are for. The comments are for you as a man or you as a woman to add your comment to what I'm saying. For me is play fair or don't play at all. Because at the end of the day, the craziest thing is like we still kind of win. We win and we lose. It's bittersweet. Because when we play that game, we get pregnant. But this is why you got to be a smart player. If you want to be an opponent, be a smart player. Like if you get revenge, sex, and cheat on your man, fucking use a condom. Y'all, just because y'all been broken up for a week, a month. Now I've been in these positions. No, I haven't been not knowing who my baby daddy is. No. Which is, I ain't judging. Fuck, shit happens because it could have happened to me. That's where I'm getting at. I could have been in these situations that I'm talking about. I'm just saying that I was lucky enough not to be, because it is, it's damaging to you because you regret these things, depending on the type of person you are. And I'm just so sick of dating guys where they don't want to play fair. Or it takes till you leave them for them to want to be, oh, I'm sorry, I want you back. I'll be better this time, no matter how many times you done gave him a chance. Like, my thing is, nigga, after a year, give up. Because trust me, from experience, niggas will be in your inbox for years before they finally give up when they after. And I just feel like I just don't. I don't. I get sick of doing all this master and maneuvering, because if I ask you for something or to do something, I just want you to do it. I don't want to go through all that, because you won't get there from me. You ask me to do something or you ask me for anything, I'm going to just do it. And I think that's the issue, though. These guys, they that's just like a girl, a woman. She wants a challenge. She don't want you to just roll over or, do it right away. But what she doesn't want is you to always do that, because then it becomes annoying and disgusting. Like, I don't want to have to fight with every little thing, because then if I do it, then it's a fucking problem. Now you fucking around on me, talking about how we don't get along to the other bitch, and we just ain't vibing and we ain't got communication. You fucking liar. We don't have none of that because of you. Because you want to play this fucking game to try to have your way in every way. That is not life. You cannot have your way in every way. I don't give a fuck who you think you are or what type of skills you think you got. You want to spread it all around, but at the end of the day, that ain't longevity. Like, you always complain how bitches ain't shit. But then when you get that good bitch that's doing everything and cooking and cleaning and fucking and sucking, but she a chump ass bitch and you fucking the next bitch, but bitches ain't shit. Just like women. You get that guy who opening doors, taking you out, carrying this stinking purse, which I don't even want you carrying my purse. Like, maybe to try a shoe on, but not while we in the mall, we just walking. I can carry my own damn purse. I don't like that. Like, cause then, yeah, you trying to turn your man into a fucking chump. Don't ever have him carrying your fucking purse and you ain't bent over trying to fix your shoe or some dumb shit. And don't ask him to tie your shoe unless he be like, babe, I'll tie you and you pregnant. Bitch, tie your own shoe. Cause in that, yeah, nigga, you is a pussy. I'm cool. And I don't give a fuck what somebody say about what I say about that. Like, I don't want to see you walking around, because then I'm going to think you carrying my purses and shit when I'm not around. Sorry. Like, yeah, okay. Hold these bags for me, babe, real quick while I get this or do that. But give me my fucking purse. You can carry them other shits. But just, you ain't got to carry my purse. That's good. I'm cool with that. Anyway. I mean, I think it's cute that he don't mind. But he don't mind. Just, that's an opinion. That's not written in stone nowhere. My opinion. I just hate when I be reading comments about certain stuff that people be talking about, and then like I see shit and people just have these craziest comments and say the craziest things. I'm not here for that. I'm just having a rant. This is about what I feel, what I think, and what the fuck I want to talk about. If you want to come and have a conversation, sure, but I'm not the one to attack, because I don't attack anybody online, whether I know you or not. Either I'm not gonna say shit at all or keep it peaceful. And most of the time I won't say anything. Shit, usually I'm there for the comments. But again, these guys out here, they want to turn around and say how they a good guy. And then the fucked up thing is, sometimes us as women have to settle because we never had nothing better. And it's a shame. But I feel like, you know what, men and women, I feel like it comes multiple times in your life where you should spend time to yourself. Like if you're not married or already in a relationship, and you know what I mean, and you got your fish or whatever, as my best friend would say, I think you should take times and periods throughout your life if you know, having a rough time, and just get to know yourself again. Because I don't give a fuck if you was in a relationship for 10 years with one person. Because in two years, a person can change you to who you work so hard to make yourself become. I've seen it in multiple people. I've seen it in myself. But I know that it was a time where I got this double chin because I decided to get into a situation. It's just, and I'm not shading the person that I'm with. It's just that no matter what, like, you lose yourself. And then you want to know what kills me? They didn't lose their self, not completely. But and I feel like I lost myself just a taste because I gained weight. That's where I feel like I lost myself. Because I had worked so hard because I wasn't always into myself. I was into everybody else around me, which was my decision. But I always worked so hard recently, a couple of years ago, I worked really hard to become my own person and to get into my own things and develop my own life. And then I get with one person that stuck around through the dating, and it's like it kind of changed. And I will say this though, it changed in a lot of good and great ways. But then it also changed in ways that I just wish that I didn't allow to change, all because of the good things that happened. I just wish that, why can't we all still remain to be us, relationship us? Like, you can't be single you in a relationship, but you could be free and spirit you in a relationship. Just in a relationship, not just with everybody else. Like, why is it that with some things that you gotta change certain things? And my thing is, you don't have to, but you feel you have to because you love that person, you want to be with that person. But sometimes you just don't feel like that they changing certain things for you. And I know I'm not the only one that feel like that. That feel like that, damn, I changed, a little here, a little there for you. And I just don't feel like you changed anything for me. And they probably did. You just don't know that. You don't know about their past relationships or what they did or didn't do. Like, I just... And I'm like the type that, married with children. At least I thought I was. I thought that's what I wanted. I find myself questioning it these days because how used to I got being without children. And I've been around children. I got godchildren, I got a niece, I got nephews that I'm extremely close with. But I've been there since day one, through thick and thin. But at the end of the day, I get moments where I can be alone. I don't have to deal with no children. I can take them back, and I could just be to myself in the room like I am. No TV on, dark. And then not even be depressed or in a bad mood. Just want it to be quiet around me and be left to my thoughts, or just get deep into something else to change my mind about other things that I have on my mind, like my health. And I'm at a point in my life where $35 ain't that far. 34 around the corner. And if I'm going to be doing this man thing, not saying lesbian thing, which I also don't got a problem with, bisexual, whatever. I think I feel like I need to find a better game plan because what I don't want is to be 40 or 45 still saying the same shit and have not moved on. So, I don't know. This is just a piece of my story. Love, health, life. Just a conversation starter. This is the beginning of my channel. And I know I need to work. I'm going to work harder and put more videos out. I got that Forrest Whitaker eye right now. Anyway, at the end of the day, I just want to be happy, and I know there are happy moments and happy days, but I want more now. Like, subscribe, notification bell, comment, share, conversation starter. No matter to me. So, like I said, this moment I'm gonna try to get to sleep. Good night.